Hello and welcome to another episode of Knowing Kali, your empowered energy, your empowered mindset. This is the episode 6 and my name is Ekta. I'm the author of the book, The Voice of Kali. Today on Knowing Kali, I want to talk about something which is very important to know if you're on this journey of empowerment, of awakening with Kali. As you know, the principle of Kali, according to me, it works on 4 pillars: love, truth, courage, and wisdom. So let's see what part wisdom plays in this journey. Now, it's very important to know that as you move on this journey of awakening with Kali, which I've already said before, that there will come a lot of anger. The initial first phases when you will see the chaos in your life because you cannot deny the truth. We have already spoken about truth. You just cannot deny the truth. So there will come a lot of anger, a lot of confusion, a lot of chaos in your life. How to clear that chaos, how to find some meaning in it, give it a direction, is where wisdom will come. I believe, and this is my personal journey experience with Kali, as you know, she is my guiding light, not from this birth, from many births she has guided me, and this is her blessing and her bliss on me. But I don't see Kali as just a goddess. I think it is a beautiful energy, and that energy which just allows us to live our life the best way and become the best version of ourselves. It's not easy, but it is the most beautiful way to live. Now, in my own experience, once this anger builds in, once the confusion builds in, once the whole knowing comes that of looking at someone and recognizing the mask that they are wearing, that comes, and once all of that builds in, then it is time to awaken your inner Buddha with Kali. Yes. Awakening your Kali within you will give you the energy to recognize the truth, accept the truth, walk on the truth, fearlessly speak your truth. But then there has to be some restraint to this energy. Could be your inner Shiva, could be your inner Buddha. What I mean to say is bring in that masculine energy of stability. I call it inner Buddha because for me, Buddha is a symbolism of calmness, of just observing. So there comes a time after you have awakened yourself to stop reacting and start observing. Start looking at things quietly, as though you are in some state of tapasya, of just closing your eyes and being there and yet not being there. Start doing a lot of contemplation on developing your viveka. There is this beautiful term in Sanskrit which I call love, and it's called viveka. It means to understand and discriminate between what is right and what is wrong. And it is not right and wrong in terms of human definition. In spiritual dimension, there is no right and wrong. But explaining it in a very simple term, it means what works for me in my spiritual journey, what doesn't work for me, what is not required in my spiritual journey. Remember, the ultimate aim for all of us is to merge with our Paramatma, our higher being. So knowing what works on that path and what doesn't is viveka. So for example, if you're feeling angry, you know, that is which is natural after an awakening comes to you, but then just close your eyes and think, is this anger going to help me in my spiritual journey? And remember, not all anger is wrong. Sometimes it is required to be angry and speak your truth. So how much of this anger do I need to give myself the strength to stand up for myself, to speak the truth without any vengeance, to state my point without any judgment? How much of this anger can I use as a tool to move in my spiritual journey forward, and not as an obstacle to restrict me on my spiritual journey? Knowing that is to open that portal of wisdom within yourself. And knowing that is also your step forward in this journey of awakening. Balancing that anger, those emotions, every emotion in your life, with this thought that this is what I need in my spiritual journey, this is what I don't need in my spiritual journey, with that viveka is wisdom. And this doesn't just come naturally. This has to be developed. How do you develop it? By meditation, by going deep, deep, deep within yourself and opening every layer of emotion. Because it's very easy to get swayed by these emotions of, even love, extreme love, possessiveness, anger, all these toxic emotion, which, if they are used in the right proportion, can be a catalyst for growth. But if any of these emotion is used, overused, or not used in the right way, they can become an obstacle. So knowing what emotion works by deeply introspecting your within yourself, with your surrender to Kali or your most empowered mindset, with that guidance, is the next step forward. Wisdom is knowing that not every battle requires your attention. And not every time that you are invited to join in a battle of words, a battle of actions, or any toxic battle, that you need to answer that with the same intensity. You don't need to do that. And by not responding or reacting with the similar intensity does not make you weak in any sense. In fact, it makes you stronger, because you are going to pick your battles. You have taken the control over your mind to not get swayed into something just because your mind is telling you so. For an outsider who doesn't understand the spiritual journey yet, or who hasn't had the bliss of this experiencing surrender, this may sound as a weakness. But truly, this is liberating. It's liberating to be able to tell yourself in that moment, when generally, very naturally, every human would react in anger or in any other toxic situation, circumstances, to tell yourself to maintain your balance. That is very liberating. And I'm not just talking about anger. It could be even, you're going through something in your life, and you've worked hard for something and you don't get it. There's disappointment. You love someone deeply. That love is not being responded to you. That's disappointment. You love something and you can't get it. So that's deep love being hurt. So there are many ways those situations could come in your life where emotions could really take you on another level. But knowing when to stop and where to balance that, and what to pick up on, and what to follow, and what to leave, what to take with you forward from here to the next step, that is wisdom. And awakening that wisdom within yourself, you need to surrender to Kali, because she's going to guide you. That energy is going to guide you. It's going to tell you that this is required as an empowered woman, with an empowered mindset. This is what you need to know, that you need to do deep introspection. You need to sit down at least 10 days, 10 minutes in a day, to just sit quietly and understand, where are you putting your energy in? Where is it that you are leading this energy to? What is the ultimate goal for yourself? So understanding all of this is wisdom. Wisdom is recognizing that all of us are walking on the same path with the same destination. Some are a bit more aware, some are a bit less aware, and that is why they react differently. And you cannot argue with someone who is not as aware as you. You cannot argue with someone who is much more aware than you, because it's a completely different experience for everyone. Life is a completely unique experience for each one of us. No two people live with the same experience of life. So no two people will have the same perception about life or everyday situations. And recognizing that fact, the simple fact that I am different, my partner is different, my friend is different, my child is different, we all are different people. Recognizing this simple fact is wisdom. So by knowing Kali, knowing yourself, knowing your empowered mindset, know what is the magic of understanding and embracing wisdom in your life. Walk with wisdom, walk with grace, walk with ability to forgive, walk with the ability to say no, I do not need to argue with you. Walk with the courage to walk away from situations that don't require your energy. Walk with the courage to stand up for yourself that in a situation that needs your energy. Walk with the courage to take care of things and people which are seemingly unimportant in many people's eyes. Walk with love for everyone. Walk with knowledge that everything around us is temporary, including us. Walk with this knowing that each one of us has the ability to tap into the divine within us and live our life in the best possible way. So why settle for something lesser than that? So knowing Kali, in this episode today, I just want you to remember that whatever happens in your life, always have the wisdom to recognize, to differentiate between what is needed in your spiritual journey and what is not needed. Develop your viveka. Every day, every minute, every moment, develop it. In small situations, even a very small situation of someone, being just a little rude to you because something is going on in their life. So develop that viveka. Do I need to engage in that energy, or do I just ignore it for a while? Develop your viveka. Your work is, you're overloaded with work. Do I need to panic and miss the lessons that are coming on the way, or do I need to just relax, find my balance back, and work so I can understand what's waiting for me and move to my next step? So small little changes every day, small little shift in your awakening, your consciousness can create a huge difference in your spiritual journey. With that thought, I will leave you. My name is Ekta, and I hope that you all find your inner Kali. Thank you.